I'm not speaking in my mother language, but no problem. I want to start by saying how Hyper has completely changed my life. You know, I can't say right now I have the normal life of a 20-year-old anymore. Yesterday, uh, actually, I had a one-to-one call with Keith, and he made me realize that, because I have a really busy year, and so I now I'm just calm for a while and realize what I achieved, and it's crazy. um, so uh, as Keith made me realize why my life is changed. Last year, I was a waiter, and at the same time, I was doing the waiter to pay my university. My university studies in Padua, economics, and then I realized that I can't afford it. It was too much expensive for me, so I realized I really wanted something more for my life. And in a casual way, in a random way, I discovered Hyper, and first of all, the first thing I thought was, I don't know if this will change my life. I don't know. Nobody knows what the future has for him, but let's try. Let's try to do it because there is the possibility, and so it would have been stupid not to take the chance. So now from there I started as a passive, because it was a new world to me, a new sector. I am 20-year-old, so the previous year I was doing school, so I never thought I had never thought about make money or do something like that, but this game, I take it, I took it, and now I'm so happy, I'm so grateful to be in this fantastic team, in this fantastic opportunity. um, what I have to say is it that generally it is very difficult to achieve results in general in life. This is what I learned this year. It's really difficult. Uh, because often, too much often, I think, does not depend only on us, but also on the company you're working with. You know, but here, guys, I want to say that it depends only on us because the company is doing, I think, an unbelievable job, and our success because of that depends only and exclusively on us and on our will. Okay, I wanted with all myself to change my life. So you need to be hungry. I don't know if also in English it's right to be hungry.
Yeah,
Uh,
hungry, absolutely. Les Brown says it all the time. You got to be
perfect,
hungry.
perfect.
No, no,
So
I think he's saying you got to be hungry and angry at the same time.
Oh, at the same time, I'll do that as well. I'll take two of them:
exactly,
angry
exactly.
and hungry. I love it. I'm writing that down. Angry and hungry.
So as I said before, I've done lots of jobs because of my family economic situation since I was 15-year-old, due to the economic situation. I need to work, so I made lots of jobs like gardener. Then I work in the manufacturing system, in a factory. As a I don't know how can I say, but I think you can understand. and then I do the barist, and the last work was the waiter. Um, I want to say also this little story that I don't say yesterday to Keith. My boss of the restaurant where I worked for, when I talked with him about Hyper, uh, he laughed at me, called me the Bitcoin guy every time I go to work, and then it's happened what is happened. So I'm really, really happy. A year ago, if the Alex of now said to the past Alex, you will achieve that, I would say you're crazy. Fuck off.
You're allowed to drop the F-bomb because you are a leader. Hey, Jeffrey, you can do that, man. No worries about that. I love it. 20-year-old with attitude.
Thank you, John. And if I had to add something, I would add that I had understand that it's all about mindset. It's all about really, really think that you can actually do something. Because where you understand that you can achieve something, your mind will find a way to do it and not an excuse. Because where a person gives lots of excuses, it's not for him. This is an opportunity for everyone, because really, I started from zero. The $1,000 that I put in the 9th January was all I had in my bank account. And I know that my situation wasn't the worst, because Keith doesn't have even the $1,000 yesterday told me. And so to me, this opportunity is unique. I don't know if there are other opportunities like that with really $300 is the minimum package, and with $300, what can you make is crazy. It's crazy because it depends only on, but I repeat, it depends only on you. It's not easy money. Nobody here, as I understand and as I listen, nobody want to say that these are easy money, but I want to say these are possible money. These are possible. It's possible to realize our dreams. I'm 20 years old, and yesterday Keith sent me a quote that it was it is in my mind right now. I am 20-year old without experience, and I earn the same amount of money as a CEO of a big company. So to me, when it says these quotes, I was like, wow, you're right, and so this is what the only advice that I can give to everyone, and what I have learned, yes, this year, is that three basic things are the most important. So work hard, to stay focused, and to work 7 days a week with no excuses. This is the most important things I have learned this year, but I think also that there are these are the most difficult thing to do. And I would encourage you to make people understand that they have to do sacrifices to get the higher reward. I sacrificed myself. I left the university and the job at the same time and I made $150 a month from my passive rewards of my package. So it's not a simple choice to make at 19 years old to leave everything. I went against my mother, my father, because clearly they want me to work, to do the university, because they want to protect me. So I understand that, but you need to risk. You need to risk because the rewards can be really interesting.
Alex, I'm going to jump in there very quickly. I know, look at all the smiles on the faces. Look at the comments that are coming through. Bravo, young 20-year-old man. Alex, you and I had a long conversation. I know you're sitting in your office. He's got his own office where he has his partners, his team working with him. They're focused, as he said, 7 days a week, and they're staying focused.
What I can show you.
Yes, show me your office. This is his office in Padua, Italy. Isn't it great? 20 years old, Couch. Couch, how do you feel about this? It's like
freaking off the chain excited right now, and I love it when people just get on with it, man. There's no barrier, no excuse, no nonsense, just bang.
Look at that. He's got a boardroom table there. This is a young 20-year-old. Hey, ciao. Come stai? Bene. Fantastic. Look at you guys.
My partner, and I realized all of that with him. So he's with me from day zero.
Fantastic.
Bravo. You know what that is, Cowpish? That is Eagle School. That's where I want to go. That's Eagle School. I want to be in that office, on the phones, getting on with it. That's Eagle School. Wow. You guys are awesome. I'm like 20 years old. I wish we could turn the clocks back.
That reminds me of a chapter of my life about maybe, 16 years ago. And a group of us, me and 4 friends, hired a house, rented a house, and all of us left our families and moved into that house for, a good couple of years. And did that. We boiler roomed it big time, man. Boiler roomed it hard, held each other accountable, pushed each other beyond the limits, just non-stop, putting the hours in that nobody thought was possible. And that you're at that age, Alex, where honestly, I'm so inspired. You are setting up the rest of your life in that room right now. I don't know if you're present for that, but you're setting up the foundation of the rest of your life in that room, and you couldn't be with a better company.
Oh, isn't it? Alex, the thing is that I instantly spotted someone. We chat because you reached out to me. Can we have a chat? You admired me, and you want to get to an hour. 5 minutes you started. I was like, I want just 5 minutes. It ended up being an hour call. I just said, I was like, let's keep on going because it was just amazing. You've achieved. I mean, your life right now is completely. Well, it's turned around. You had nothing 12 months ago. Started in January, exactly a year, guys. His VIP 5-star, his daily rewards, sorry, VIP 2-star, your daily rewards is insane. It's probably as much as he was earning a month at your job a year ago, maybe, when you do it in one day. I mean, guys, think about it. And, Alex, we've got, I've wanted you to come on our call. This is our leadership call. And leaders want to hear from you and individuals like you with a fantastic story, because your testimonial is powerful. It just adds fuel and power to our great leadership anyway. And you are not only just talking, you are walking the talk. Couch. Bottom line, Alex, you're walking the talk. You're making it happen. I wrote down here, you said, work hard, stay focused, and do it 7 days a week. I love it.
So matter of fact, isn't it? It is though. Matter of fact.
Exactly. So
he said something really important as well, and the point of the really important point of the sacrifice.
Sacrifice everything. Boom.
And it's hard. That's harsh, right?
Yeah.
That's a big ask. Sacrifice everything. Big ask. You want to know, what that takes? Ask yourself, are you willing to sacrifice everything for a season?
Alex, it's brilliant because you covered so many points here. I hope you guys were making notes. I wrote down, first of all, you said you're grateful, you're happy, your life is completely different. No, he said he had gratitude. He's absolutely grateful. We've seen how the comments have been coming in the week, but he's just grateful. He's also said that he's been ridiculed. The crypto boy. Hello, crypto boy. How many of you have been family and friends every day about this business. The people you phone up, you get ridiculed. He had to take that going into work every day, being ridiculed because he's a crypto boy. How would you handle that every day? Hello, crypto boy. I bet you don't. I bet you,
Oh,
I mean,
Alex, I just had this vision. Here's what you got to do now. All those people that used to say that, you need to buy yourself a crypto outfit, superhero outfit. They were like, is that you, crypto boy? He's for real.
I've seen your picture, Chaps. You got the old Superman photo. I love it. Alex, listen, I know we can listen to you for the rest of the afternoon, but again, thank you. You just said a drop of hat. Of course, I'm going to jump on your call, Keith. I'd love to. I was inspired by you yesterday. It blew me away. I said, you've got to get onto our call because we've got over 300 plus that will want to hear from you. 5, 10, 15 minutes, doesn't matter. You take as long as you want. I think anything you want to say before before we jump onto some other listeners, anything else you'd like to say to the membership here? Because you said so much. Anything you'd like to add to that? Just a couple of lines, maybe you want to say a couple of things that would maybe help them, tip them over the edge.
The one thing I want to say is sorry to you because you said to me 50 minutes, but I am so emotional, and so I speak with art, and I don't see the time. I don't have the timer because I can be here. I could be here for hours to talk about Hyper and how it's changing my life. It's so simple, even if it's not my language, it's so simple to me. I can talk for hours, The last thing I want to say, if you want, is that you, everyone, have a great fortune because not every company has a person like Kelbesh, like Keith, that are doing this job because they are not paid by the company to do that. They do this because they want to add value to you and to help you to build your team and your fortune. So you have to be very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for that from now because I am Italian, so before yesterday I didn't watch too much of this call, but from now, sure, I will try to be here every time I can. So this is the last thing I wanted to add. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely beautiful. Wow.
Well, give a round of applause, guys. Come on, show some emotion, show him your love because he is amazing. Alex, thank you so much just for jumping on today. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I hope it brought a ray of sunshine now to your life, because I tell you this now, if you can't get inspired by a young 20-year-old just walking around in his office with his team around him, staying focused. I want to be at Eagle School again. I want to go back to Eagle School. Chaps, what a
man, absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful. Do you know what I love at 20 is and yet you can call it that, the naivety, the innocence, the purity.
Fearless.
Yeah, just the purity of that. Like he's just doing he saw something and just did what he was supposed to do without all the stuff that we pick up along the way in life, the baggage, the noise that stops us. Like, I want to do it, and at 20, there's just no, there's but nothing. So I want to do it. I'm going to do it. Boom. And he's just making it happen. Like, wow. VIP 2-star at 20. Are you kidding me? He's going to be 5-star this year. At 21, this guy is going to be on CEO money every month.
It's just crazy.
Isn't it?
It's absolutely obscene. Judith's line, Rene's going, I mean, I said, you're 20 years old. I said, what are you getting rewards every day? When he told me, I said, let's put that into perspective, because I don't think he even understood. I don't think he had any correlation between what he was doing and what
about all of that. Yeah, he hasn't been caught up in all of that. For him, he's just doing what he's loving doing and building his empire and get on with it. No stuff.
I brought it back down to earth and reality because I said, do you know what you're earning every month? It's like a top, not a normal, a top CEO a year, and you're doing that at 20. I said, you're on.
He'll be earning monthly what most people are earning annually already.
Unbelievable. I mean, how does that make you guys? How does that make you guys feel? I don't know. I mean, we want to hear from one or two. Look at the hands coming up. Obviously, Ramon, Monty, brilliant. Shall we open up lines, Couch?
Yeah. Let's do a quick one. Try and keep it really, really short, guys. Try and keep it really short because we want to get Scott in.
Yes, exactly. So I'm opening up the lines. You can unmute. We're going to start. Let me just make sure I've got them in order as they come up on my screen here. Okay, the first hand up was Monty. Monty, do you want to say a few words? You're first up, buddy.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you. You can hear me quite well?
Very well.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I know, guys. Ignorance on fire beats knowledge on ice every time.
Exactly.
This guy might not know everything at 20, but he's doing it. I've got guys that I know, they know so much, unbelievable, but they just keep talking about it, talking and talking. I say, yep, heard that. Well, go do it. Yeah, no, I'm busy right now. I said, okay, stay at the same place. Yeah. Success leaves clues. Just look at Alex. That's what he does. Set an office, has people there. That's the way to do it. If, in the future, he can be a motivational speaker as well. That's another beautiful career he could do. And what's this thing with people throwing around Coke? That's my favorite drink. I hope you guys stop throwing Coke around because we're running out of Coke in Canada. Please. Yeah. Excellent, guys. Great job. Ask yourself, is this business worth it? Not is it hard. It's not hard. That's why I'm surprised. Even if it was, you know what? That's okay. Is it worth it? Not is it hard. Everything in life that's hard, that we do hard, that's, not people won't do, but ask your call, is it worth it? If it's worth it, do it. Share it. It's not a hard business. Once they say yes, say, come on to the webinar. Don't explain everything. You don't need to. You're not a pro at it. You're not required to. We got guys that can do it 10 times, 20 times better than you. Let's get out there. Watch how Alex did it. It's kind of embarrassing. Let's cut this webinar short so I can start making calls. Now I feel bad at my age. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We all feel bad. I wish I could be 20 again. I
was thinking that's one of the words I was thinking of, that some of us on this call need to be embarrassed at how we've treated this business. Like Alex embarrassed us. He just shamed us up, man. You know, when you were a kid in school and they shamed you up. Alex shamed us up, man. He's like,
guess what I'm thinking? He was the youngest person on this call.
I know. How mature.
He was younger than Alex on this call. Incredible.
Wisdom, man. I love it.
Mind-boggling. He's the youngest guy on the call. We're going to go over to Sister Line, Edward. Sister Line, do you want to unmute quickly and say a few words? Keep it short because we've got a lot to cover. Yeah. I'll ask you to unmute, Sister Line. You got your hand raised. Do you want to say a few words, Sister Line? Ask to unmute. If you touch the screen, press the red microphone symbol, you'll be able to unmute yourself. There you go. Oh, I knew you were struggling.
Hello.
Now you got to talk. Now you got to start talking.
Now you got to talk. I think there's internet issues happening over there.
Okay, I think so. Sister Line, I think you got some internet issues. I'm going to mute you for a second. I'm going to come back to you. We are next, Ramon. Ramon, how are you, sir? Again.
Good morning. I am wonderful. I am super duper motivated. I'm gonna take a bed sheet and wrap it around my neck and just jump outside. Real quick, not to take too much time. Listen, what we witnessed with Alex, and Alex, if you're listening, Alex, congratulations. I love you, man. You're awesome. Keep moving. Listen, guys. This young man is 20 and he started a year ago. That means he was 19. At 19, he saw the possibility of what this could happen. His mind was open enough to see what could happen. Okay, Alex, I want to tell you that you're very special, and that you doing this is very special, because it's like John Travolta winning an Oscar in his first movie. I was listening to your testimony, and I did not hear you say that you had tried other home-based businesses. I'm 46 years old. I'm about to be 46. And I had to go through 20 years, 25 years of trying stuff that didn't work before I found this. And you found this at 19. brother, this is very special. You know, nurture this, build it, keep rocking. Thank you for your motivation. Like I said, you are a superstar. It's like John Travolta winning an Oscar on his first movie. That's what he did at 25. You have to know that this is very special. God bless you. Take care.
Ramon, don't tie the bed sheets right there and jump out the window. Don't do that,
No,
buddy.
not out the window. Jump out the
Don't do
door.
that. Don't do that. But we get, listen, Ramon, thank you so much. I'm going to go straight across to the bald head eagle guy. Bald head guy, how are you? I'm talking about eagles all day now. I want to be an eagle. Eagle school.
I don't know how Monty got to go before me, then Ramon got to go before me. But you know what? It's okay. These guys are great. Now, talking about Alex, I got to tell you, I'm jealous. I'm jealous because I'm 71 and I only feel like I'm 21. Here's a guy at 19 years old did something that few to none have the perception and a training and being brought up in a way that Alex has been brought up. So I say kudos to Alex and everyone else on this line. A friend of mine, long time ago, with a telecom company, got up on stage. He was only making $1 million a month for 18 straight months. He was a school teacher. He did something in a couple of years that no one hardly has ever done. And he'd get on stage and say, if I can do it, so can you. That was his rap, okay? If I can do it, so can you. If Alex can do it, so can you. If I'm at 71 and I can do it, so can you. My partner right here, Bill, the General Patton,
Hey, Bill.
70 years old. If he can do it, so can you. Is that enough from the ball head guy?
That's
You want
enough,
anything
man.
else?
I know, man.
What else you want me to say?
Boy,
I love
Alan,
you guys.
we love you too,
Love
man.
you.
Love you too, man. We love you too. Beautiful.
Fantastic, Alan.
Ball
Great
head
stuff.
guy, over and out.
I love that. Brilliant. We're going to go straight across. Alan, thank you. Evans, very quickly, then Derek, then Dr. K. My dear friend, Dr. K. Derek, Evans, you next, and then Derek.
Hi, kids. Hi, Carls, and
Hey.
hi to everyone in the call. Man, I am embarrassed. I'm really embarrassed by what we've just heard, on ears, with our own ears. It's crazy to see. It looks like in the future we need a psycho hospital for vision, for people to see, because something which is clear, you see some people struggle to see. I think in the future we need that type of hospital. That means with psyche, that means you can see something from the future. Actually, man, anyone standing on this call, who is still on the call and is still doubting and is standing on the fence or doing something with a little bit of fear, let's look at the vision. Guys, if you look at the vision, I'm telling you, and what they have realized, you wouldn't doubt a moment, even they say wait for 2 weeks for update. That is the time for you for us, each and every one of us, go build our team, all what you guys have been teaching us, man. That is our time. They've held the speed for you. They held the speed for you. The thing is going at rocket speed. There's a rocket there. Everybody can see. You can't hold it. You hold it, you sleep. It's your business. It's not a place for people who are like miserable. You are miserable. The rocket is gone for you. You dare to come and fight each other. It's like a pot of gold. We have all fall in it. Focus on getting yours. That's it. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity.
Always love to hear from you, Evans. Thank you so much for that.
Absolutely awesome.
We got Derek. Derek, you've been waiting patiently. How are you? Do you want to unmute and say a few words?
How you guys doing? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
All right, great. You guys have been awesome. Kalpesh, Keith, I've been in since March from Bitcoin Rodney. I just want to say, Alex, before I congratulate you, challenges, and I'm going to say, Alex, what you've done, what you just spoke about. So Kalpesh and Keith, you've been talking about challenges. So I'm going to give it to you in a couple of minutes. In 2017, I had a stroke. All right, I actually went blind and couldn't hear, and I lost everything. Okay, and what this company has meant to me to date. Okay. But Alex, young man, brother, at 20 years old, you said some things that you did, which would instill fear in a lot of people. You didn't take fear. You took what you did and you moved aside your college and your job and you went head on first with what you did. Okay. And what it did to me just now is to say, when I lost my sight and I lost my hearing, and then they said I had over 40 tumors in my brain. Okay. And what you said to me then is what it brought to me now, is that you have to keep looking forward, right? And you keep looking forward, and you don't let nothing outside your box get to you, you know, with the insults, with calamity, with people putting you down, and you stay focused on what you had to do. And now at 20 years old, your life has changed. Bro, that in itself is a powerful thing. And just hearing that, what it did to me just now, you just don't know. Because I come from a background in law enforcement and working inside institutions and seeing young men locked up and chained up. If they could just have your energy, what you have, and just what you're doing, you just don't even know what you're doing. Bro, my hats go off to you. You are truly a blessing, and the world will hear you, because I just heard you. I just want to thank you, bro. And I hope everybody on this call has heard everything that young man just said. Thank you.
Derek, thank you. So a heartfelt testimonial there. I mean, the feelings, everything counts. Incredible. You know,
Derek just gave me goosebumps, man.
I'm telling you, Derek. Yeah, you know,
the stories in this family. Gosh, I mean,
yeah. So
thank you guys, man, for all that you do, bro. Because I see the complaints, I see everything, and this company's awesome.
Yeah,
awesome.
You've been around since March, so you've seen everything. So you was as cool as a cucumber, Garrett. I knew you was cool as a cucumber. You weren't phased at all, because
no,
you know.
No. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Derek. We're going to go straight on to Dr. K. Thank you, Derek. Dr. K, my dear friend, how are you, sir?
All right. Just do it, and just do it. There is no question. I have been also 30 years in the business and opportunity, and I wish I started at 19. I mean, it's amazing. I don't know what we were doing at that time, Keith, but the world is there waiting for everyone. And I hope you can put this video of just Alex, because I'm going to use it to give it to every young man. Let them look at it. You're going to be an example for the world, Alex. We cannot say enough about you. But Keith and KP, I love you guys. I mean, I yesterday got my rebuy back again, finally. And what a great, opportunity. I have over $3,000 to rebuy after waiting for the developing team to finish their box, and I'm glad they did. So I put half of it there. I got 4,500, and then in the balance, and then I got another 1,500 into my Visa card. And thank you, KP, for helping me how to go from my Hyper to my Visa. I'm gonna take out of there $10,000. I'm gonna put it on a video and give it to everybody. So it works. We have been waiting, Keith. You know that.
I know we've been waiting a long time, decades, Dr. K, for something like this. It's been incredible.
I love you, and I'm just like the gentleman just talked. I was down in the hospital for 4 months, and what saved me is my lovely, great leader, Tammy. She helped me to start the rebuy. I didn't know what's rebuy after that hospital, but I'm over 54,000 in the balance now. Started with 1,000, and I already took out 15,000, giving it to other team members, and I have 10,000 to go again now. And
what the hell?
It's not a joke, guys. It's real income. It's real money. Don't put it in the bank. There's no interest in bank. In this bank, we have amazing interest. I mean, the proof in the pudding. Actions speak louder than voice. So guys, go for it. Go for it and bring all this Alex young leadership I'm telling you. Thank you, guys. We appreciate
you,
you.
Dr.
And
K.
love you
Beautiful.
for all you're doing.
Love you, Dr. K. Thank you. Great,
Thank
great testimonial, Dr. K. We're going to go straight on to Rosie, then to Brenda, then to Dizzy.
Just going to
Rosie.
make another quick request for everyone. Just keep it real tight on your sharing.
Yes, exactly.
Beautiful, but yeah, just be intentional. Thank you.
Rosie,
Yes, good morning.
good morning.
What an inspiration. I am speechless after listening to Alex, because about 15 years ago, I went through a lot of problems in my life. More than that, maybe one day I will share the situation where I was. But then I had a friend of mine at 84 years old. He told me, you cannot continue living like this. And I'm going to take you to listen to somebody who's going to change your life. And I said, Marvin, I'm okay. I don't feel I need anything. I just want to die, just like that. And then he took me to see Jim Rohn. You know who he is. He's the best. He was the best. So I was sitting in the back of the room. It was at the convention center in Long Beach. And then he started talking, he started asking who in the group is 30 years old. Everybody raised their hand. He went all the way up to 80 years old. And my friend raised his hand. And he said, don't take me wrong, but instead of looking at all of you, look how old. It's not to put you in a shame, but look at you. You didn't find your way at that age. Instead of all of you, I wish I can have between 18 and 23 years old sitting on your chairs. So doing like that and teaching them how to change the world will be in a complete different situation. So Alex, you are that exactly person. And that's exactly what I'm doing, talking to my nephew and talking to another young guy that I'm pretty sure this video I will share with them, and that will open their eyes. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Alex, and you are changing your life and many other young people's lives. So God bless you and thank you for everything.
Thank you, Rosie. God bless you. Well done, and thanks for sharing where the journey you've been through has been. It's tough. We've all got our stories, and and I think we can all relate to Alex and where he was as well. And he just decided that is it. He walked away from. And
he decided he didn't want to do that for another 30 or 40 years.
But his mother and father, hoping that he'd go to uni and get his, education out of the way, and he just had to make the move. I mean, going against your parents at 19, forget education. Wow, incredible! That is really beautiful.
Italy. Italians are very, very close-knit family. Like they're heavy into that whole.
Yeah, and going against your parents, Calps, in the Italian family is really tough to say. Your mother and father telling you got to go to school, and you're saying, well, it's a tough, I can't afford it. The waitering, doing the waitering, it's not going to cut it. And he just decided that's it. So incredible. I'm going to go across to Brenda, Bitcoin Beauty. How are you? Are you still with us?
Yes. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Yes, hello everyone. Well, it's morning here in the US, so good morning, good afternoon. Amazing. Alex, you are on fire. You rock, you're inspirational. You are all of those things. I had to say something. I was going to keep quiet, but hear your name, Alex, that's my 6-year-old's name. So there's I have to say something, Alex. I think you might be my son, so I need you to come back home, come to the US. And I'm just so inspired right now. I mean, you have an office space. You are leading. They say leaders lead by example, right? Managers just crack the whip. They tell you what to do, but they don't do it. But a leader says, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and lead first. So again, Alex, you shared so many nuggets today, and I'll keep it this short. Basically, in a nutshell, what you said, Alex, is that Winners find a way to win and whiners whine. So again, we can make excuses or we can make money, but we cannot do both. So thank you so much for blessing this platform today. Keith Kalpesh, keep up the amazing work and we thank you.
Linda, thank you. Beautifully said, as usual. Brilliant, great words there. And yeah, he did basically say, you know, that's what we do. Winners win and whiners, all they do is whine. So Dizzy, over to you, my friend. How are you?
I'm on absolute fire after Alex just stole it today. So congratulations, brother. 20 years old. I can say I can relate because I got kicked out of my house at 17. And I told my father that I was dropping the religion when he was the president of the Hindu Forum of Great Britain. So going against your parents, going against your parents taught me that the world is your oyster and you can do anything you want. So Alex, what you've got ahead of you is just whatever you can imagine, you can have that bit. You're at an age where you can create the world you want to live in and you're doing it already. So congratulations, young man. The world is your lobster, mate. And one thing I want to share today. So this happened this morning where my wife and I, we looked over the last year, and when the pandemic first started, we were relying on her income only. And I said to her, I said, can you imagine if I hadn't have found Hyperfund?
Yeah.
Because we're not worried. I said to her, I said, look, we're sitting here having breakfast and we don't have to worry. Not about money. I said to her, the plan is to pay off all the mortgage first.
Wow.
And I said, then we can talk about what car we want to buy. The new kitchen, rather than spray the doors, I said, just get a new kitchen.
Beautiful. Look at the conversation.
But it's taken time and belief. And this is unlike any other deal. You don't get rewarded straight away. You get rewarded as time goes on. And then you know you're being rewarded. That smile comes on. And you think, well, things aren't that bad, really. You just got to look in the right place. Because everything else is going on for everybody. So it's where you're focused.
You know, Dizzy, you just said something which is very, very powerful. Almost brought tears to my eyes because it's been an incredible year, incredible 14, 15 months. Kalpesh and I have been on this long journey, but we've also seen how it's changed lives. And I'm going to get very, very, sentimental right now. It has changed lives. And you just said you don't know where you would be if it wasn't for Hyper, because you're relying on one income. The individuals that weren't even in that beautiful position to have one person bringing an income in, even though your standard of living drops, but they've got no income. And Alex was that guy. He was that guy that had nothing. He had to make a decision, couldn't afford his college fees anymore. His mom and dad said, you got to find a way. You're waiting tables. You've been working since 15. There are individuals in this community that lives have been changed. I know you love transformational work, Kalps, but we've transformed not just one or two lives, not just 3 or 4, but hundreds and thousands of lives have been completely transformed because of this opportunity. I'm not saying that lightly, because I have conversations where individuals were literally on their face, on the floor, and they were struggling. And this came along. And because of their circumstance, they made this happen for them. They absolutely grabbed it like a bull by the horn, and they hung on and they made it happen for them without any excuse. That's what this has done in the last 14 months. Dizzy almost made me cry, because I know what it's like when, you're thinking, what am I going to do? This pandemic hits and all of a sudden, your business disappears, you transition to another business, or your employers say, sorry, we don't need you anymore. I sit and say, wow, my life has been transformed, and I don't know what I'd have been doing if it wasn't for Hyper. Kalps, you and I have talked about this. So, Dizzy, thank you for that testimony. It's powerful, super powerful, and I'm sure it resonated with everybody, because we have transformed life, and that's a fact. Julian, thank you, Dizzy. You're a good man. Julian, do you want to unmute quickly? Wow, we're out. Julian, do you want to say a couple of words? I'm going to ask you to unmute. Are you there, Julian? If not, I'm going to come back to you, Julian. If I'm going to ask Carmel, do you want to unmute? Carmel? Okay, Carmel, Southern Cali.
I'm right here, right here.
How you doing, beautiful?
Good morning, you amazing people.
Good morning.
And Alex, oh my God.
We can hear you, Carmel.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, yeah.
Oh, Alex, you're amazing. I'm in California and you touched my life all the way from Italy. And thank you so much for your tenacity and for making the decision, which is something that Calp says all the time, make a decision. And basically, Keith, something you just said reminded me, it's all about the posture. What we have is something that people need. So if we walk with the posture of acknowledging that people need Hyperfund. So we're doing the blessing that we've been blessed with, we're doing them a favor by sharing it. So if you walk with that posture, then that's all that you have to do and you will be successful. So thank you so very much. I'm going to leave you all with one thing. There is no chance, no destiny, no fate that can circumvent, hinder, or control the firm resolve of a determined mind and soul. Peace, you guys. I love my Hyper family.
Carmel, beautifully said. Well done. Camps, I mean, that's such wonderful words there. Cal, I'm going to go back to you before we, I think it's an emotional day. Wow. And I thought it would have had an impact. I knew it would have an impact, but that was powerful today. Really, truly powerful.
Well, I think it's, I mean, the story's not unusual.
No.
It's the age, though. Like, he's knocked out of the ballpark because I think he's taken probably, I don't think there is, I'm going to assume there's nobody on this Zoom younger than him. And so he's taken everybody back in time, hasn't he? Like, God, at 20, if we'd known what he knows and had access to what he has access to, goodness, can you imagine? I'm just looking, his future is just insane. Like insane. It's a moment, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, 19 and you make the decision to do this. That's it, burn your ships. You're going to turn and fight. Your boss is ridiculing you. Your mum and dad, giving you a hard time. You burnt your ships. You're going in that direction. That is it. You stand on the beach and you fight. That's beautiful. Incredible. I don't know what else I can say to that, Katie. Well, not sure what he knocked it out.
I know. Cicely,
that is mindset, guys. That's leadership. That's why you're here today. If today hasn't touched you, well, I'm not sure if you're in the right place. It has me and you, Calps, and everyone else. I mean, as I said, I'm not sure what else we can do. Cicely, have you been able to sort your microphone out, Cicely?
Yeah, hi guys. I have. I'm sorry I didn't hear when you called on me the first time.
That's okay.
I'm here watching and listening at the same time.
Good.
Okay, guys. I must admit, I don't know much about Hyperfund because actually this was my mother's account. So my mother, she actually lives in London. She started, with the enthusiasm and everything, but then she cannot manage. She's not able to keep up. So she said that she wanted to actually hand it over to me, for me to see what I can do in regards to it. So this is actually my first coming on the program, actually listening to you guys. So I really don't know much about it. She neither knows much to tell me because it seems as if she just signed up and really didn't know the legwork that had to be put in to actually reap certain rewards. She has actually been on it a while. So I'm here really for guidance, and I don't know if I can just sit back and listen. At the end, you guys can actually find some time to actually direct me on the right path for me to actually start the legwork. So that's really what I'm here about. So congrats to everybody that's making it. I'm happy for you guys, and I hope to join that level of success story soon.
Fantastic. I love it, love it, love it. I love how your mum got you in there. That's a nice move. Buy the account and chuck it to your children afterwards. There you go. Deal with that, son or daughter. I'm in.
You're in a wonderful family, Cicely, and we will be able to help you. We've got the Telegram group. We've got training tomorrow at, not sure which part of the world you're in, but it's at 3 p.m. GMT. I think the links are going to be popped into the chat.
I'm actually in Jamaica. I'm in Jamaica.
You're 4 hours behind us. So tomorrow at 11 a.m., jump on our training call. We'll teach you a few things about it. Then we'll get you onto the Telegram group, the WhatsApp group, and you can plug yourself in. Don't worry. You'll be looked after by your family. Ciao.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome, beautiful. Thank you. Say hello to Jamaica for me.
I will.
Fantastic.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
it.
So
We've got
there's
this
lots of inspiration. I want to make sure that we get some good, solid homework in as well before we.
Yes,
leave.
please. Homework's always good.
Yeah, exactly. So again, we started off 90 days. All right. Everyone take on your own 90-day challenge. All right. Look, 90 days is too much. We meet every week. Let's do a 30-day challenge. Okay.
Yes.
February's here. What are you going to do? What is February for you? What are you going to lay down? What are the foundation stones you're going to lay down this next 4 weeks, this next 30 days? All right. Very, very focused activity. And it doesn't work like this. I'm going to do 20 people in February. That's not enough. Then you break that down to 5 a week. And then you break that down to how many people do I need to invite if I'm going to sign up 5 people a week? Like if you want 20 people front line, get it done, wrap it up, finished. The hardest thing to do is get started. The first goal in this business for everybody is get 20 front line to unlock the comp plan, right? You can either take a long time doing it or get it out the way. There's 2 mindsets around this. It can take you 3-4 months to get 20 front line. That's one way to do it. Or you can just smash it out the way in one go and then not have to think about that goal, because once you've done it once, it's done. You don't have to visit that goal again. You can think of bigger things. But as long as you haven't done that 20, it's always niggling in the way, stopping you from doing the other things you want to think about here. So get that 20 out the way. That's got to be everybody's number one first priority. And I'm a big fan of getting out of the way fast. All right. Because if you know you want to get to 20, why take your time?
You know, another thing about CALPS, it also tells me about someone is that they're leading by example. They're not bringing 5 or 6 and then trying to manage that team and build up. They're going example, new front line, and they've got no time to get into the nonsense that sometimes takes place when you start to work in the team, because they're going as wide as possible, and then they're going to identify the ones that's going to run with this, and that's who they were. That's why the purpose of going wide is to identify your leaders. You want to know who's the board of directors you're going to work with. But the only way you'll do that is to go 20 wide as quickly as possible. Then, I mean, I got to 20 wide as quickly as I could to find my leaders. And once you've got them, that's your board of directors. Office, you can have your calls with them, and you can then set your goals, and then you're pushing with your handful. Brenda done that when she first started. She talked to 20 top people. Boom. Where are you? Let's do this. Are you in me? Are you with me or not? And then she continued. Let's get some more people. The next call was 67 people on the Zoom. Get 20 wide as quickly as possible, and I guarantee you easily hit the numbers. You'll be a professional before you know it. VIP 1-star, 2-star, because you did the work early. You did it, not someone else.
And it's so important to understand that this pay plan works like that. Once you've got your 20 wide and you've identified those 5 that you're going to work with, it's game over. Just getting those 5 to just replicate what you've done will take you straight up the ranks. There's nothing else. The rest just does its own work. It works itself. Yes, it's really, but that first part, without the first part, the rest of it doesn't have a chance to kick in. It's almost like you're hindering your own advancement up the rank ladder by taking the time. So yeah, have your goal. And if 20 scares you, good. It should. Let it scare you, because that's your opportunity to grow into that, right? Grow into that, lean into your fear. What about it scares you? Because this is your future you're talking about here, right? It's your future you're talking about. How bad do you want it? Some of you too comfortable. You're too comfortable. You've gotten used to that income coming in from work, and you've gotten used to earning a couple of thousand a month here on top. You don't need more. Yeah. You don't need more. But guess what? If you don't take advantage of this moment in time, you'll wish you had a year from now, 2 years from now, especially if that job that's got you so comfortable suddenly disappears. So act urgently now. Act as if your worst case scenario has already happened. Don't wait until your worst case scenario happens, right? Act as if you're in your worst case scenario, back up against the wall, and act in that behavior. Behavior meaning, we do amazing things when we have to. That's the human nature is so freaking powerful. When we have to, we do it.
Yeah.
When we don't have to, we put it off. We chill. Treat this like you have to. February, get it done. Be the example that you wish you had in your team, and watch what happens.
Yes.
When you leave your team behind, they got no choice but to follow you. Get it done. Get your 20 done, and then ask those 20 which one of you is getting yours done next month. Give them their 30-day target. Done. And they'll be your 5 that will step up. Might be 7, might be 3. You know, but you need 5. So if it's 3, go and get another 20 next month to find the other couple of people, and boom, then you're done. And then drive those 5 legs, and you're 5-star all the way, right? 6 legs, 7 legs. The more legs you got, the quicker you climb. That's all it is. The more legs you have working with you, the faster you climb that ladder. It's such a simple plan, such a fair plan, such a forgiving plan as well. I mean, you can get to the top with 2 legs, but there's a couple of people in the company that have done that, and you'll still be on great income. You get 2 legs and they both get to 5-star, you'll still be sat pretty. We know people like that, don't we, Keith? Sat very pretty.
Over $1 million a year income.
Just 2 legs. Think about this. Oh, just when you say that, Keith, like that.
I just have to break it down. 2 legs, and you know, you're looking at 1.2, 1.4 million a year income. I don't know if you guys would like to do that. Find 2 people, and boom, they smash it. And but that doesn't happen to everyone. The vast majority of us have got to go 20 wide plus to find those 2, 3, 5. Isn't that right, Cal? But if it does work that way, great. 1.2, 1.4 is not a bad place to be.
It shows you the power of the pay plan, right?
Absolutely. It
just
does.
2 people that decide to go to work can retire you in 1 year the kind of money people don't make in a lifetime. Just to put it into context.
Let's break it down.
Average wage, even today, $30,000 a year. Across Europe and US, $30,000 a year.
Wow.
Times 10 years, 300,000. Times 40 years, 1.2 million. Knock off your taxes, you're nowhere near $1 million still, and you've done most of your life. Done, finished. You've obliterated your gift on earth. You've crushed 4 decades, done, and you're not even near $1 million full time.
Wow. Let's put it into perspective, Calps. Really does.
1 year, man. Get it wrapped. Like we said, this stuff does not happen every day. When it does, don't. Oh, it's the worst case when you take it for granted, man. The worst case is when you're sitting here and you're in the leadership call and you're missing something and you don't do it. You don't do that little thing that you could have done to accelerate your business, smash it out the way, get it done. Launch your business. February 20, done. No excuse. Whatever it takes. Some of you are going to have to speak to 30 people to get 20. Some of you might have to speak to 50. Some of you may have to go some. I don't know. Some of you may have to knock on 100 doors to get 20 to see what you see. Do it. Pay the price, the sacrifice. Alex talked about the sacrifice. That's the sacrifice. Don't go to sleep until you've hit your daily target. It's got to be a daily target. Otherwise, you'll do it how you do the rest of life. You wait till the 27th of February and go, oh, I'm supposed to get my 20. Should I try and do it in the next 24 hours? No, you're not going to do it. You end up being your own enemy because you didn't bother following through on the little bit every day. So just get it done. 1 a day, no matter what. If you fall behind, if you don't sign somebody up on the 1st of Feb, that's 2 on the 2nd. But don't sleep until you get those 2 in, because then if it goes beyond 2 that you got to get signed up, you stop again because you'll get paralyzed. It'll be too much. It's the consistency that gets you winning, right? So if you know you want to get that 20 done in Feb, you have your list of 100, 150 ready and smash through that list in your first 2-3 days. Invite all of them early. Go for the early win. If you can wrap it up in week 1, genius. I had one of my friends today, he launched his business, Hassan, I don't know if he's on the call. He launched his business this morning. 38 people on the Zoom. I think 32 of them were personals.
Wow.
You want to see the response on that Zoom. People just were like, wow, this is awesome. I'm in, count me in, sign me up, all of that.
Wow.
Launched it in a day.
Action. Massive action.
You know Hassan, Keith?
Yeah, of course I know Hassan.
Yeah,
Massive action.
He's been committed, showing up, consistent, all of that, but he hasn't pulled his finger out until this.
Wow.
Last week. He just said he made the decision. And that's the thing. He made the decision, pulled his finger out of the place where it hurts and put it into a place in the sky where it pays dividends. He's done. I said to him, I said, you have no idea what you did today. He broke everything uncomfortable that was uncomfortable about him all week, like a soldier. Did it all. Did it all. Did everything he had to do.
Wow.
He put up a meetup group, invited strangers, or he did all out massive action, no matter what, anything, whatever it took, and absolutely smashed it out the ballpark this morning. But it took him 3 months to get to that mental space to own his business.
Absolutely.
Been tinkering with it otherwise, tinkering, coming, listening to people like us every week and going, beating himself up. What's missing? What's missing? Why haven't I done it? Answer that question. Why haven't you done it? When you answer the question, that's when you'll do it. If you don't answer the question, you'll just keep showing up every Sunday, being part of the furniture. It's nice. We like the furniture. It's cool. We've got great furniture here, but we want to move you forward. We want to, your luxury furniture currently sitting in a bed sit. We need to move you into a luxury, beautiful penthouse or a mansion, right? You deserve to be the furniture in the mansion or the penthouse, whatever it is that you want. Get it done. That's why you're here. You did not sign up to this and come on a Saturday afternoon to something called leadership training when we warn you in advance that this is leadership training. You still come. Either you love getting punished or you're here because you want to make that breakthrough. Have the breakthrough. Get committed. Reach out to your upline. Your upline's upline. Reach out to the people that are making it happen in your lineage and work with them to get it wrapped up. Say, listen, I'm getting 20 done. I'm done. Enough messing about, showing up, playing about, doing one a month. I'm not doing one a month. That's not me. I'm out of that space. One a month. Alex will laugh, I bet, if somebody said to him, I'm doing one a month. He'll be like, what are you waiting for? We're 20 years old. We can retire in 12 months. One a month. You're not going to retire anything. You won't even be able to retire your bag of potatoes in the kitchen in a year's time if you do one a month.
Couch, it's no surprise that he's well over 20. I'm telling you now, I had a chat, he's well over 20. Yeah. I think about 30, he's well over 20 wide, probably 30 something wide.
Hunger. Get that hunger into play, man. Use your hunger to your advantage. Some of you need to stop eating and get hungrier. You're too comfortable eating off the comfort you built up. Stop it. I dare you not to spend your wage this month and try and live on what's left and then build your business and say, right, I'm going to live off my business. That might be the shift you need to make. Get hungry. Don't take your surroundings for granted. Get hungry. I dare you to do that. Don't touch your wages this month and feel the pressure and say, hold on a second, this could be me 3 months from now. If my company does the wrong direction, if my boss makes a different decision, this could be me now. Let me know in advance what I need to do today so I'm not feeling this pain ever again. Boom, get yourself into action. Comfort will kill you. We know that. Done.
That's it, Couch. You knocked it out of the park again. We had a fantastic session today. What a great afternoon of mindset and testimonials and just leadership here. It's been brilliant. Jude, love it. I can see. Guys, give us a show of appreciation. Did you have a good time this afternoon? Was it informative? Did it move you? We're going to make it available. Certainly it's been recorded. Couch, you hit the record button, didn't you, yeah?
I did. I hit the record button exactly as Alex was about to start. And I was like, no, we need this. And I caught it. I thought, there's no way. It's going to be one of those moments, man. We can't miss it.
Well, that would mean it's around about 45 minutes to an hour. Perfect, my friend. Great. See, that's teamwork there at its best. Boom, says, that's Lolita. Fantastic. I'm going to make it available. We've also got a previous recording I'm going to make available. I think that was a very, one of the many testimonials. We had a great call then. I'm going to make 2 of these calls available. We don't, as you know, make these calls available, because obviously it's free flowing. Things are said. So it's important, guys, to keep it to yourselves as personal. If you want to share it with 1 or 2 of your team members or your team, great, get them moving. We're going to make it available, KP. Yeah. What a good afternoon. I'm touched. I'm
Thank you.
Constant tears here because it's been one of those calls again that
wasn't it?
If it hasn't
always feel it. Always feel Saturday calls. Always feel my energy is just like it's a different frequency because we're working all week. We're on it. And this is kind of this is my chill out time. We're with our people, just like rolling through the weeks and okay,
absolutely.
This is the tribe. This is our tribe call. I love it. Different feel, different energy completely, man. It's like
absolutely.
I energize here. I feel like my body's vibrating, my cells are going,
You know, I can't. I mean, like I had 2 hours sleep. I was doing some trading up until 6 o'clock. We had a spike yesterday, last night at 1 a.m. on Tammy's call. Robert said, "Look at MOF." I quickly looked. I was like, "Wow!" And just at that time, my rewards came in. My withdrawal came in. I was like, "Great, happy days." I was up selling until 6 o'clock this morning, and I knew it was going to be a good day today. I couldn't wait for this leadership today because I'm high. I've slept for 2 hours, but guess what? What a great call today, and I'm sure you guys have loved it. We've had a fantastic afternoon of testimonials, stories, mindset, and training. We've put the challenge down. We've laid the gauntlet down, guys. 30-day challenge. In actual fact, it will be a 28-day. I'm not sure.
8-day challenge. Yep, it's a 28-day challenge. Well, you got tomorrow. It's 29 days.
29-day challenge. 20 in your front line, or 20 people in the next 29 days. And that will take you way past your 20 on your front line. Make it happen. Don't stop at 20 on your front line. Keep on going. The leaders, there's not one leader that is at the higher ranks that have only got 3 or 4 or 5 on their front line. They're all 20 plus wide. Every single leader has more than 20 on their front line. What does that tell you? That's directs them. What does that tell you? They're at the upper levels. We're talking the higher ranks, the VIP ranks. Calps, you and I know that there's not one that has got less than 20 at the high rank.
It's a prerequisite, isn't it? Because you unlock 20 levels with 20 anyway. So it's kind of comes with the territory. That's what I'm saying. That's your first goal.
Yeah.
The rest doesn't matter. The ranks don't matter. Nothing matters till you got 20 out the way anyway.
100%.
So
but what it does also tell you as well, Caps, is that to get to the higher levels, it's a numbers game. You're going to be very lucky to just find 2 individuals and boom, off it goes for you. And you just sit back for the rest of your time here. But for us average people, we've got to do it by numbers, okay?
We have to work a little bit.
So we go to work, we put the numbers in, and guess what? We see the results. I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. Last word with Dizzy. He's got his hand up. Dizzy, I know you want to say a couple of words before we go, and I'm going to end the call. Dizzy, you got your hand raised again.
You know what? It's something that happened last night that you just mentioned. So I did a withdrawal of 840 HU. When it landed in my Bittrex account, it was $1,400.
Boom! There you see, guys. I told you that's what happened overnight. So Dizzy, you did the withdrawal, you did the exchange, and boom, you're up on that. Isn't it great?
Hold on. How did 850 HU turn to $1,400? I was like, I'm loving it.
See, that's the hidden perks there. Guys, don't we all just love this program? Dizzy, thanks for that. You know, I just had to share that. I was up till 6, 7 o'clock this morning just selling off, man. I took a large withdrawal off the platform because it was all the days that have been, with Calps. It was just huge. I know you're in the same boat as well.
Wow. One question. How much? A question, Keith.
Yes, sir.
This is Kaba. Hey, how do I make sure that I get a copy of today's? I mean, I definitely need the copy of today. Do you have the contact information for everyone that's on this call? I mean,
yeah, everyone should have my my Telegram handle. You just send me a message on Telegram. It's easy for me then just to send it and then forward it to everybody else. I do it so quickly. Okay. I leave it to you to download it on your device, okay?
Right. Wonderful meeting. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, Kaba. Thank you, Dizzy, for the final word. Cal, I love you, man. And we're going to have a great time when we get across to Dubai.
We're going on holiday.
Yeah, we've turned it into a bit of a holiday. It's going to be great. And we can't wait to get back. We'll do the call from over there as well. We'll still be there. I'll be there on Saturday anyway. So we'll do the call from over there. I'm looking forward to February, guys. It's going to be an incredible month. That's it. 1 month already out of the way. Where has the time gone? 2021 plus 1 month. It's just gone. We are motoring through this year and we're breaking records. It's incredible what we're doing right now. Love you all. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm going to now stop the recording, Calps. Thank you, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Bye-bye now. See you, Calps. See you guys.
Bye. Thank you, man. Great call. Appreciate you.
Peace.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Awesome, guys. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Bye. See you,
Thank
Have a
Carla.
great day. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Donna, thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Cheers.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Well done. Goodbye.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye, Keith. Bye,
Bye.
Calpesh. Carmel from Cali.
Yeah.
Boris.
Thank
The
you.
trouble
Bye-bye.
case. The trouble case. The trouble case.
Good
Thank
boy.
you.
Wow, what a great
Case of the
tour.
world.
Love you guys. Trevor, bye
Bye.
bye.
Thank you, Keith.
Bye,
Calpesh.
Nelda.
Bitcoin
Bye.
Beauty.
Bye, Val.
Calpesh. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, Nelda.
You're
Bye,
awesome.
everyone.
All of you. Absolutely.
Bye.
Wow.
Wow.
Have a great day, guys. Bye.
Have a great day. Bye bye now.
Yeah.
Bye, Shires. Bye bye now.
Bye.
Bye
Everyone.
bye, guys.
Bye.
Dominico.
Bye.